Hi there, welcome to Clark Auction's May 11th Fine Art Auction Preview. I'm going to share with you some of the highlights and interesting works in the sale. I'm going to start with this work here, this lovely work by Georges Despinay, a French artist, done in the probably the early 20th century. You've got this lovely landscape along a river, and this is lot 40 in the sale, and we've got a conservative estimate at $2,000 to $3,000 on this great Impressionist work. Above that, we're going to go to the Southwest and Yosemite with Howard Adolphus Straight's it's done in 1906. It's unlined, so you got a little bit of crocolure there, but a really atmospheric colors to the valley of Yosemite. And moving along, we go to a really great print by Thomas Hart Benton called Island Hay, done in 1945. A very limited edition print, so a great opportunity to get a Thomas Hart Benton here at Clark Auctions. Below that, we're going to lot 23 in the sale, which is the soiree, or the evening party, done by Guilford Beale. This is estimated at $1,500 to $2,500, and he was really influenced by obviously the French Impressionist, and so that you've got this really rapidly ecstatic looking group of figures here. Below that, we have one of the highlights of the sale, which is lot 57, which is this Paul Desiré Troulibert. I'll probably pronounce that wrong because my French is Trémol. But this is, again, it's a Barbizon painting done in the late 19th century, and we've got an estimate of $5,000 to $7,000. Moving along, we go to this large work by the German artist Paul Kasemann, an interior scene. It looks like a gentleman studying his ceramic collection. Got a lot of detail here. It's dirty, could use it clean, but there's just a lot of interesting things to look at in the cabinets of this painting that's estimated $1,000 to $1,500. Above that, we go back to America and the Hudson River. William Hart, the Scottish-American artist who eventually died in Mount Vernon in 1894. So you have this really bucolic, really wonderful, tranquil river scene with an estimate of $1,000 to $1,500. Moving along, we're going to a charming little picture by the Polish artist Knelba. This is a boy with an oboe, and really just a charming little image, what something is typical for Raymond, and this is estimated at $3,000 to $5,000. Now we go to South America below, which is this work by Nobi Zendu. He's a self-taught artist down in Brazil, and this is a face in the doorway of a house, and this is done during a pivotal period in the artist. It was done in 1955, so a great opportunity to get a really interesting artist from Brazil. Going to below that, we have the world of the Greek artist of Kokindenis. Boy, my Greek's worse than my French. This is a window view, and this is estimated at $2,000 to $3,000, and it's just a great, really rapid done painting. Over here we go to the bright world of Switzerland, actually, by Fred Stauffer. This is estimated $600 to $900, and it's a great opportunity to get a wonderful, just bright, ecstatic river view done in Switzerland. Going above that, we've got a work on paper by Harrison Fisher. This is called Morning Eve, and it was done in 1906. He's known as an illustrator, and this is great for those early enthusiasts of automobiles. And it's a woman picking an apple from the motor. And it's a great study for, I don't know if it was actually published as an illustration. Going over here to the world of a little more flesh, lot 51 in the sale is by Giovanni Battista Crema. This is estimated at $2,000 to $3,000, and this is an early work by the artist. It's done in 1907 of a beauty with her reflection in the mirror. It does have little issues, but what a great opportunity. Moving on, we go to this really fun and quirky picture by Richard Rick Hoffman, an American artist. He was born in 1945. It's a bit different for Hoffman. He's now known for doing abstract works, but it's really got a great funky charm to it. Now we're going to go to the world of photography, which is by Albert Steiner, who's in phenomenal photographer. This picture was done circa 1924, this photograph. It's birch trees in the winter sun. This is estimated by 15 to 2,500. And this comes from a Southampton collection that we've got a lot of these Swiss artist works from. Now we're kind of coming past by over here, panning along. We've got some Vincent D. Smiths, and we got a highlight here from our upcoming Tina Blau. But I want to focus on this painting here, lot 65, which is the Yucca Murata. He's known for doing animal pictures, and we've got some really interesting, lovely two egrets done in 2005. Above that, we're staying with the animal theme, and we go to India, lot 47, with Jamini Roy, the well-known artist, and this is tempera on card, and these are two prancing deers. This is estimated at 4,000 to 6,000. Going along up above that, we've got a Charles Green Shaw. It's untitled. We think it's done about 1942, and it's an interesting combination of textiles on paper with little doodles done by Shaw. And the final work up top we have is a perennial favorite here at Clark Auction, Hunt Sloman. And this is a rather rare image by him, I think, because he's known for the rabbits and butterflies, but we have this really charming grouping of monkeys. And the final work in the front room today is a circle of Felix Vallotton, and this is at the edge of the river. And it's circle of because it's not signed, but you got some really wonderful, just brilliant bands of color, and it comes from an interesting collection in the city, and this is estimated at 1,000 to 1,500. Okay, here we are in the main gallery now, and I'd like to focus on some of the interesting works that we have here. First, starting with this Jürgen Broadwolf. It's an interesting shadow box work called Inhalation, and it's a really interesting work by another Swiss artist done in 1970, as I said, and he's really known for, in the 70s, doing objects, and he's combining drawing with actual metal work. Above that, we have what I think is a really charming work by Hille Heiler, an American artist, and this is done in 1932, which I think is incredible for its really modernist feel. He's a multitasking kind of artist and philosopher artist, and this, like I said, is really charming work, lot 46, and a mere estimate of 300 to 500. So we'll kind of pan along into the gallery and see some other the interesting works we have. And I'd like to focus on this nude here, which is lot 8, but again by a Swiss artist, and this is Gottlieb Kurfus. This is estimated at 600 to 900, and 8 is the number in this. And it's really textual work. It's unframed, so you got an opportunity to enhance it to your own taste. And we've got more exciting things here as usual, more prints. And talking about prints, we've got some prints here that I'd like to focus on, which is, for instance, here we've got a great Sonia Delaney example. This is done about circa 1970-72 by the Ukrainian French female artist. It's estimated at 800 to 1,200, and it's lot 20 in the sale. Below that, we have this really interesting work by Wasily Kandinsky, lot 16. It's a watermelon, actually, in this really great graphic lithograph by the artist. And we're moving along. We've got some more interesting French 19th century posters after Picasso. We've got some Middle Eastern scenes, and really a great array of figures and landscapes. And I'd like to come along and focus on an interesting painting that we have here by William Sidney Mount. And we believe this is titled The Mutual Respect, a very late work by the artist, done, and it's signed and dated 1868. And really a lot of great opportunity, and a charming little well-known Long Island artist. And we have it estimated at 1,000 to 15, and it's lot 12 in the sale. And panning along, we've got more portraits and interesting 19th century paintings variety of subjects. We've got copies of Old Masters by Sir Anthony Van Dyck. And also you're seeing some of the sale that we have, the Vincent D. Smith single owner studio sale. So be sure to go to our website to see that great sale that we have too. I'm going to end up with this final work by the contemporary artist James Covington. I just think this is a really atmospheric, great daybreak at the head of the bridge, great scale to it, and just a wonderful picture for any environment. And with that, I'm just going to finish up for the May 11th, but I also suggest you look at our catalog for more images that we have in the May 11th sale. And we also have the Vincent D. Smith studio sale, which is May 27th. And we also have an online fine art sale May 29th. So a lot to look at Clark Auctions, and we have previews 3 days before the 11th. So come on in and ask any questions online or call us, and we'll be glad to help. And good luck at the auctions.